All right, hello and welcome back. Well, I'm David Jewell. Back for more Caves of Cud. Mentioned last week at the beginning of the stream that we are barely into 2026, and already the news in the new year has not been great, and it has gotten even worse since then. So it feels frankly weird to be even streaming a video game like this with everything else that's going on. But you know, it feels selfish and like turning away from the world. But I think it's also definitely important to, you know, self-care is important. It's important to have escapes or restful periods um, where you can get them, you know, connecting with connecting with community where you can. So whatever form that takes. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I'm not going to talk about this week's news too much, or probably at all, on the stream. If you're here live or in the near future, you know what's going on in the United States, and it's not good. But today we are continuing our journey with Ola. Here, just shout out to our previous incarnations. Omet, who died at turn 91. We've already gotten way farther than that with Ola. I'm actually a little surprised that we've made it this far. Let's go ahead and load up the game here. And last time we left off, we have finally made it not only to Red Rock, but inside, and we are 3 strata deep. Last time we met a legendary water pad, I think is the type of creature that was, who is hated by the villagers of Joppa, but I didn't know that before I started the water ritual, so now my reputation with Joppa has taken a little bit of a hit. Let's take a look at that. Nope, Joppa. Negative 140. They don't care about you, but aggressive ones will attack you. So probably not going to be a problem, but I would like to do something about that, which is good because we are on our way to find out what's eating their water vine. Find the creatures plural apparently, that are eating Joppa's water vine. Get a corpse from one of the creatures, and then return to Joppa with the corpse of the vermin. So that's our current goal here in Red Rock. Let's see, I am at... Oh, I have 1 mutation point. I didn't realize that. No attribute points to spend, but I do have a mutation point to spend. Let me see. Increased chance to identify nearby creatures, bigger radius. That could be good. Horn. Damage increment and increased bleeding save difficulty. I think I'm just going to keep putting points into sleep gas. This is the entire reason that I've made it this far with this character. The sleep gas has saved my life on countless occasions at this point. So there we go. Next round is... it'll last for 1 more round, and it's increased sleep save difficulty. Okay. Have I not looked at this tab before? Hang on. I remember last time looking for skills I have and looking in the attributes tab, and there's a whole skills tab that I just apparently overlooked, which is kind of the story of these streams, is me not noticing things that are right in front of my face on the screen. But in my defense, there's a ton of stuff on the screen. Brian was asking me if I have any harvesting skills. If I do, I wouldn't know how to use them. Cooking, gathering, harvestry. I do. You can harvest. Oh, it's unlearned. Okay. How do I do that? Oh, I have skill points. I just by happenstance discovered an entire part of the game I have not been paying attention to. Okay. Yeah, I want to learn to harvest. That would be great. Thank you. 100 skill points, cooking and gathering, and yeah. Okay. So, okay, now I have meal preparation. Okay, cool. Okay, so I had to buy the category first for 100. Now I have meal preparation, and now I can buy harvestry for 50 skill points. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, asked and answered. So I answered from a place of ignorance last week, assuming that I didn't have a harvesting skill, completely somehow overlooking this entire tab over here. But yeah, now I do. I'll have to figure out how to actually do that. You know, it'll probably show up in the menus when I'm looking at something, but we'll see. Butchery would probably be good to have. Spicer. Oh, that's choosing one more ingredient instead of two. Carbide Chef. When you gain a level and 5% of the time you explore a new map, you become inspired for 2 days. While inspired, the next time you cook a meal by choosing ingredients, you get a choice of 3 dynamically generated effects to apply. You create a recipe for the chosen effect. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, what else? What else can I do? Mine's Compass. Doubles the chance of regaining your bearings when you are lost, reduces chance of getting lost by about 15%. You travel on the world map twice as quickly. Okay, yeah, that's definitely worth it. So now I've got Wayfaring, Mine's Compass. That's huge. Reduces chance of getting lost by about 15%. That's 5% more than this item I was looking at. Wait. Okay, I'm not wearing it. I don't want to remove it. Okay, this makes me good with baboons. This neck ring gives me plus 400 reputation with baboons, which is pretty huge. Let me go ahead and look at, I'm going to assume armor? No. Oh, maybe I sold it. I don't remember. You know what? Sure. Remove it. There we go. Oh, it's an artifact. Okay. Compass bracelet. No. I just wanted to look at it. Whoops. Chance of becoming lost reduced by about 10%. About. By 10%. So it's a compass bracelet. So I can go ahead and sell that, actually. Because I don't think I'm not getting lost hugely. I say that actually it happened several times last week, but now I have Mine's Compass. Flower fields. Doubles the chance of interesting encounters while traveling through the flower fields on the world map. Reduces the chance of getting lost in the flower fields from base 12% to 1%. That's pretty good. On the world map, you travel through the flower fields twice as quickly. Okay, so before I travel through any of these biomes, I will take a look at maybe learning one of these. Okay, there's Wayfaring, Cudgel, single weapon fighting. Ooh, okay. There's a ton of stuff here that I have not even looked at a little bit because I didn't know it was here. Shield, block. As long as you wield a shield, there's a 50% chance you block one melee attack per round. When you block an attack, you add the shield's AV bonus to your AV for that attack. If you equip multiple shields, the one block per round limit is per shield, and you only can attempt to block a given attack once using your best usable shield. Yeah, I feel like I should learn that. So starting cost, shield 100 SP. I've got 242. Okay, and then I can learn shield slam if I want. Feels like a cool thing for a turtle guy to have. You attempt to knock an opponent down and deal strength modifier D2 plus your shield's AV bonus and damage. Your opponent gets a chance to resist. Whenever you charge an opponent with a shield equipped, you get a free shield slam. Whenever you charge an opponent with a shield equipped, you get a free shield slam attack against them. That's pretty good. Davidson HDW says, cooking is pretty strong and deep. The wayfaring skills are all super strong. I basically always buy all of them. Right? They look... Okay. So, obviously, mine's comp is huge. And cooking... Definitely being able to add more ingredients. Butchery, honestly, I might go ahead and take that now, because... being able to butcher fresh ingredients and other parts from animal corpses. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. And then... probably not going to worry about Carbide Chef for now, but... okay, I'll think about that. What's Tactics? Hurdle? You receive no penalty to your DV while sprinting, and can jump without interrupting your sprint. Ooh. Can jump. Deft throwing. Then I really would be a Ninja Turtle. Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know if Ola is a teenager. You receive no penalty to your DV while sprinting and can jump without... No, I just read that. A deft throwing. Your throw range is increased by 3. I haven't been throwing, really, though. I have a few grenades, but I've not used a single one. Charge. Okay. What was it? One of these... something I was just looking at involved charging. Okay, charge. You charge forward 2 or 3 squares and perform a melee attack with +1 to your penetration roll. That's pretty good, actually, but I don't have the skill points for it. Okay. Self-discipline. Meditate. Ooh, I can't buy the category, though. Okay, so the starting... looks like the starting... yeah, when you buy the category, you get the starting skill in the list. Some of them do require... ooh, staunch wounds. Bandages you apply are much more effective. That's pretty good. Endurance, shake it off. Each round you're dazed or stunned, you have a chance to shake off the effect. I might take that one. Customs and folklore. I can't get either one of these. Whenever you begin the water ritual with a new creature, you gain 25 bonus reputation. Okay. Trash divining. Whenever you rifle through trash, there's a 5% chance you piece together clues and learn a random secret. Oh my gosh, okay. I've got to save up for that one. I don't have the intelligence. What's my intelligence at? Oh, I need way more intelligence for that. Ooh, that's huge though, because I rifle through trash on the automatic. So I'm gonna take... I don't really think I've been getting poisoned, but dazed or stunned, being able to shake that off is pretty... oh, I can't take it. What was... oh, it was staunch wounds. Okay, I'll keep an eye on endurance. I'm gonna go ahead... what are the other skills in Physic? Nostrums, you can treat bleeding, poison, illness, and disease onset at a campfire. That's good, but it requires a ton of intelligence to amputate limb. Okay, yeah, good to have. And healing tonics last an extra round. I'll do it. Okay. and now I only have 42 skill points left, and I'm gonna leave it there. Alright, now I know this is here. I should have been looking at short blade because I've been using that Chris so much. Bloodletter, jab. And I can afford these with my attributes, I just don't have the skill points for them. Did circle. Okay, okay. Well, that's enough of that. You see, I'm getting there. I'm slowly but surely learning the game. Alright. I just came downstairs. I'm a little damp. This Dreadroot's not going to speak to me. It's hostile. Skin peels on the tuber belly as it hums with grounding bass, and the shoots throb an upsetting staccato. Yeah, I should have... Davidson saying the short blade skills are good because the character has a horn. I really should have looked at those before spending the rest of my skill points, but there's just such a ton of stuff in there. I think I'll save up for some more short blade skills. Definitely the cooking. Yeah, there's a lot of information to take in. Yeah. And I've mentioned this in previous streams. I'm not really looking anything up between streams. I'm just gonna get this guy out of the way. I'm just kind of playing this game as if, hey, there's Snapjaws down here. What do you know? I'm 57 out of 100 to that kill 100 Snapjaws achievement. 58. Anyway, yeah, I'm really not looking things up because I kind of like the feeling of having found an inscrutable game in a bargain bin at a secondhand shop. That's how I played Populous back in the 90s, the Molyneux game for Super Nintendo. I bought a secondhand copy of it. It was the first game I actually owned. I bought it with my allowance. It didn't come with a manual or a box. I just had to kind of figure out how to play it. And I don't usually play games that way. I'm always like pausing or resting and then looking at the wikis, you know, watching playthroughs, and I want to get away from that with at least with CUD. I'm definitely doing that still with other games, but it's just a different kind of fun. Okay, that's a Dreadroot. What's this? Also a Dreadroot. Also won't speak to me. Okay. Not a ton. I gotta stop running into walls like that. Ooh, something over there. That was weird. Oh, of course, because it's Dreadroot, I got overwhelmed by terror. Okay. Just basic Snapjaws in here so far. I think that's an even 60. Woven tunic and a hand axe. Coarse flax waste is cinched with a watervine hemp rope. I can harvest it because it's a different color? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay. Okay, okay. I'll, That's good to know. That's good info. What is this? Brinestock stakes. Several sharpened trunks of sallow brinestock were driven into the ground here. Interesting.
Perhaps I could set them on fire. More stuff down here. I've just been keeping the mini-map open up here. Okay, so this one, okay. So the differently colored ones, the brown ones, I will look at the menu next time and figure out harvesting those. A lot of bones. Oh, I don't love this. It's like a little Snapshot town. Ooh! That's a bear. The grizzly bear is the grizzly bear is huge and wild. He has devoured the infant child. The infant child is unaware he has been eaten by the bear. A Houseman. I don't know if I can take a bear. I don't. But I guess I'm gonna find out. Oh, Butcher Corpses is passive, like Rifle Through Trash is just on? Okay. Does it... interesting. Okay. It looks like Harvest Plants is the same way, so if I just, not in combat, walk over a harvestable plant, we'll see if it happens. If you step on the tile of a thing you can butcher or harvest, it will do it automatically. That is great to know. Okay. I assume, like Trash, I have to be out of combat to do that, so we'll see if I can not get killed by a bear. Snapjaw Warlord. What's this guy's name? This guy doesn't even get a name. Usually they get a cool name. I'm not too worried about this guy. I am too worried about the bear. You know what? I wonder if I'm unable to throw. I can drop it, I can detonate it. I don't want to do that where I'm standing. I'm not going to worry about it mid-combat. Okay, bear is asleep. Let me see. Okay, I've done 5 damage and then 1 damage from bleeding. He is injured. Maybe it's not so bad. He got me for 3 damage. Okay, bear, not so bad. In this case. Alright, I think I'm out of combat. I am. So. A wood storage box with a hinged lid and latch. Notches scratched on the surface hint at the full probability array of language and also its absence. Open. Oh nice, another toolkit, burnt capacitor, and a copper nugget. Last time I figured out trading for water finally, so I got plenty of water right now. Plenty of cash. A lot of bones. A lot of trash. Piece of rock older than every book. Bedroll. Okay, I just did a loop, I think. So that's like Oh, there's a guy. Alright, I'll go in there. I'll get that guy. Fractured microchip. Ton of stuff down here. Huh? Said critical hit, but I don't know from what. Oh well. Oh, there he is. I was like, where's the guy? I thought this was trash. I'm pointing right at him. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so those, because I can't harvest them, they're just freaking me out. So I'll go ahead and attack them. Whoa. Is there another one? What is that? Sap? Yeah. I don't need to be collecting sap. I was doing that before I there must be another dread root. I don't see it though. Oh well. Oh, hello. Shotgunner. Can't be good. He's holding a weird artifact. I wonder what that could be. Better be careful with my carry capacity. Get all the daggers. Standard stuff. Alright, I don't know if these guys have... There's a powerful dreadroot that I am not even seeing that keeps terrifying me. Pass by a dreadroot and a snapjaw corpse. It's not on my nearby objects, though. Weird. Okay, it must be right here, I guess. I'm not gonna worry about it. I forget what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Bronze ingot. 5 pounds. A weighty and tapered block was molded from the two-tone soup of liquid copper and tin. I also think it's under the snapjaw corpse. I don't know if I want to bother moving the corpse to kill the dreadroot. Yeah, I thought... Okay. I thought that the nearby objects display would help with that, but it's only showing... can I... Is there a way to move things without getting them? I don't think there are. I can't butcher it, right? Yeah, now it says there's a dreadroot. I'm not gonna be in here long. Stone anvil. A hunk of crude granite has been smoothed on top for metalworking and rounded at the side into a shaping horn. Can't do anything with that, but it's cool to see. What do we got? A forge. Brinestock splinters and smokes inside a piped hearth of old stone. That's cool. Is there... I wonder. Ooh. Okay, these are good ones to look at too. I wonder if there's anything related to anvils and forges. Well, not for now. Okay, so that was a little Snapjaw village. more snapjaws yet. No trouble. Arc armor. And bronze two-handed sword. Of course I can't wear armor, but I can always sell it. Fresh water. Hell yeah. Dilute salt. Liquid dots the ground in shallow pools. You know, is it no? Okay, I'll need to put it in something though. I don't know if I have the spare water skins. Even though I have an empty water skin. I bought a ton more water skins last time, and one I have some brackish blood. For some reason, a little bit of sap. 2 empty. Okay. I might as well. Okay. I put it in the salt mill. Of course, that makes sense. I don't really want it to be in the salt mill, but I'll deal with that later. The salt mill I'm supposed to be taking up north to the 6-day stilt to throw it in a well. What is up with this shale? It's got like, it has the same description, but it's got like moss and lichen growing on it, which is cool. Hello. Corroded circuit board, nice. Getting a ton of scrap from this trash. I wonder... Wet cracked lens. Wet trash. Wet trash brings wet trash. Gotta look at the mini-map. Okay. Up here, then back around, and then probably that's where I came down. That's down to the next stratum. Oh, there's more down here. Okay. I thought something happened. This is just brackish, right? Yeah. Okay. Bones and bones. Is that from me or is that more? Might as well. Oh, not ammo. Wait, is it miscellaneous? Where's... Oh, 142. Where's my artifacts? I've completely, again, forgotten what my salt mill is. I had this problem before. Is it food? It's not a water container. Oh, no matter. I suppose it can have salt in it when I throw it in the well, and nobody's gonna complain. Okay. I think that's everything except for down here, and then I can go down to the next stratum. Ton of bones. Okay. You have finished the step, find the vermin of the quest, what's eating the water vine. You gain 100 XP, very nice. Although I just realized there's some trash over here I didn't get because I was in combat / alert because I could see or hear. Okay. That I think is all. Okay, back down. So, not harvestable dreadroot. Go ahead and get it. Jolted lever. Oh, I don't remember this description. I must have read it before. Verdurous cirri, mottled with thorns, reach for the warmth of a body. They hug the air in desperation. Such a good name and description for a hostile vine plant that wants to strangle you. One of the seed spitters over here. They're not awful, they just can see you from such a far distance. Ooh, large boulder. And Nod watervine. Appears to be half eaten. Interesting, interesting. Rest until healed. Oh. More Nod watervine. Whoa! That's one of those ivory, young ivories. Won't even talk to me. Oh, I'm still bleeding. Probably should have used a bandage. But am I still bleeding? Am I still bleeding or am I just bloody? Okay, getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. What is that? Prickler. Bulbous snags of plant are clustered in sundry sizes. Spines poke through the dusty spider matting that dresses them. Ew. More Nod watervine. I feel like I'm on the right trail. There definitely was something down here, closer to the stairs, but all of this Nod watervine up here makes me feel that I'm like following a breadcrumb trail to the source of the problem. Hello, defanged Gershling. Star orchid saliva pools in the cavities where its fangs used to be and drips onto pallid leg things. It shudders in the capture of some pristine ecstasy lost to space and time, and it lets out a proud and piercing whine. It's a swarmer, and it has claws and claws. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Dilute salt. Was that there before? I don't remember. Okay. Hello? Oh gosh. All those snapchaws. It would be a shame if I got by these guys. but these are not okay. Let's look at the quest. I have not collected a corpse. Although it didn't actually tell me. Wait, what? If I do, oh. It is. These are the guys. These are what's eating the water vine. All right. I'm of course overburdened. All right. So what can I get rid of? I'm sure that I can drop some weapons and armor. 9 pounds. Yeah. Hang on. What do I have up here? Bark armor's 10 pounds. I'll drop that. I was 17 over, right? I'll drop. I have 2 of these woven tunics. I'll drop. Was this a total? I will find out. No, it's for one of them. Or yeah, yes, rather. Yes, it is the total. So 5 for one of them, 10 for both. I'm still 2 over, so I'm gonna drop. This bronze sword. Okay. And now I guess I'm ready, if I want to go back to Joppa. I'm gonna look around a little bit more. Hello. Hello, Beetle Bum. Let's trade. Nothing to trade. All right, live and drink. Bonnet blue wings contour to its abdominal balloon, puffed out to blimpish volume by the garbage it has eaten. I wanted to rifle through that garbage, though. Not today. Not on tonight. Ooh, a canteen. A canteen. Ooh, okay. Gonna try to harvest this dread root. After I kill this seed spitter and this tilted lever. And anybody else? Okay. I harvested a dreadroot tuber. I did it. All right, and now it's no longer that color, which means, presumably, I can just go ahead and get it. Gonna get this canteen. Not overburdened. Got anything to say? Nothing to trade? Live and drink. Ooh, I hate these guys. You know I'm gonna try to talk to him every time. No thank you. Hey, gained a level. All right. Even though it was telling me, I guess I don't know. I guess I thought skill points were like an automatic leveling thing. I didn't even notice that tab, and that I had a place to spend them. Like 4 hit points, you just get those, right? Mutation points, I know where to spend those. I wonder if you get any like additional, I don't know, any additional lore or rewards or benefits to the quest if you clear out all of these Gershlings, as opposed to like bringing one corpse back. Okay, first. You know what? I've been putting all my points into my carapace and my sleep gas. Although I could. Okay. More AV is not a bad thing. More heat and cold resistance. Oh, right. It's right. It's capped at 5 to your level. Okay, I can't. That's what. Right. That's what happened. I got like like an inspired like 6 mutation points to spend, and I wasted them because I couldn't level this up past 5. That's probably why it's green. All right, I'll do. You know what? I'll do Horn. Why not? Then the next rank of Horn. Same but better, basically. Okay, skills. All right, let's see. All right, now let's see if I can remember what I was planning to do. Spicer would be good. Wayfaring. These are all really tempting, but I think I will wait until I'm like doing more traveling to take those. Short blade. I could take jab. I have enough for that, or I could save up for bloodletter or hobble. Hobble. I mean, that's really good. Giving an enemy half move speed if you need to get away. Bloodletter. Short blade attacks that penetrate have a 75% chance to cause your opponent to bleed. They save to stop bleeding each round. This effect can stack a number of times, equal to 1 plus your agility modifier, which is +3. And then jab. Whenever you make an offhand attack with a short blade, you immediately make another attack with that same weapon. Flurry attacks do not trigger hits. Well, I don't have a short blade in my offhand, but I could put a dagger in. What is pointed circle? These I need way more agility for. Well, not way more. I'm at 22. Wait, is this my modifier? Or is this... actually, that's a good question. I assumed this was the modifier. Okay, anyway, pointed circle. Rejoinder. Once per turn, when an opponent misses you with a melee attack, there's a 40% chance you make a free attack. Oh, that's huge. Physics, staunch wounds, endurance. This I know I wanted to take. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I feel like more survivability is good. So now I've got Shake It Off, which is each round you're dazed or stunned, you have a chance to shake off the effect and 25% less damage from poison across the board. And that's toughness minus 10%, which is so 9% chance, so about a 10% chance to shake it off. All right, that's bookkeeping out of the way. Get out of here. Some of this dread root, I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother. Whoa, oh! Ah, centipedes and bats. Okay. Who's shooting arrows? Another bear? Oh, gosh. What have I walked into? This is a perfect time for sleep gas. I'm surrounded. I'm gonna die. Okay. um. Now, do I go back down there? Oh boy. I'm just gonna do some pruning up here. Yeah, yeah. You know, I don't think I need to go down there right now. I'm so close to my care capacity. I've finished this quest. Um, I. Ooh, there's another one of the Gershlings though. Yikes. Who's that? Gyre White of Agalgot. What? A figure is marked by star orchid robes as a votary of the Gyre and reveler in the metamorphic Newman. Nails filth black flash from out her sleeve in a gesture poem to say that plague is but transmutation, death is the ladder to life, and the existence of children proves the prelacy of raw growth. A rank and acrid smell clings to her. I bet she's got something to do with these Gershlings eating the water vine. I bet she's the one who took their fangs. Okay, I'm gonna... Am I too... Okay. Let's see if she'll talk to me. She's neutral, supposedly. Oh, she's asleep. When an eremite consults the teraphim and sees the eyes of death, only the fools fret. There is change, but no ending. Sure, let's trade. Nothing to trade? Live and drink. Okay. Did she just, like, rebuke that Gershling? She's got something to do with this, I just know it. Okay, let's see. There's a little bit more this way. I say a little bit. Oh boy, there's so much jilted lever. Ooh, they don't mess around. Oh. They get a bunch of them around you. That's nothing to sneeze at. Just a little loop of dreadroot. Okay. Who's sleeping down here? The dreadroot is asleep, apparently. Is it? Yeah. Okay. I am gonna head back to Joppa. I'm at 299 out of 300 carry capacity. Can I go all the way? That's handy. That's a nice little feature. That's like that's like in Tears of the Kingdom being able to uh okay, I'm famished. All right. You know what? Let's go ahead and make camp. All right, all right. Choose ingredients. Oh, I can preserve my fresh fruits too. That's cool. I made star apple jam out of 1 star apple, 5 servings, 18 vine wafers into 54 servings of vine wafer sheaf. Ah, I love that. Discretion is the better part of valor. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I don't need to mess with whatever's going on down there right now. I don't even have the carry capacity to loot the place, so... Alright. Choose ingredients. Ah, what do I... I got so much gross stuff in here. What's something I have a lot of? 1 vine wafer sheaf. And let's go ahead and let's use some of this brackish blood, you know. All right, dram of brackish blood, some vine wafer sheaf, and a dram of shale. Why not? Oh, nice, 6 move speed for the rest of the day. Ooh, you start to metabolize the meal, gaining the following effects for the rest of the day. You thirst at half rate. Well, that's cool. That's just money in the bank. All right, let's put it out. Sated and quenched. Yes. Before I got famished and had to stop exiting, I was saying this is a little bit like in Tears of the Kingdom, how they the way they decided to add the power that lets you ascend through surfaces that are above you is that one of the developers was testing out caves in the game, and they would get to an end of the cave, and then they would just no clip up through the ceiling of the cave to get out, so they didn't have to walk all the way back through, because there wasn't an exit. There's not like a Skyrim door, which is like in Skyrim, and it's actually in like other games, and games that predate Skyrim, but it became famous. I think in Skyrim, you go down into a dungeon, and you may or may not be able to see a door or like a kind of tell that there's a hidden spot where you can exit later. You go all the way through, down or up and around, and then eventually you do come through a door that spits you out right by the entrance. So that's the Skyrim door. So Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have that in their caves. This game doesn't have that. So instead, they've added these quality of life features, which in Caves of Cud, you can just say, yeah, just walk to the nearest staircase. In Tears of the Kingdom, they added a power into the game to let you just exit through the ceiling of the cave. And I don't know, I like that. It's a different. It's like necessity is the mother of invention. You know, this quality of life feature that they were using based on the tools that they had, that they just added in as a power that Link can get. Anyway, back to Joppa. Who was I supposed to talk to about this? I think it was this guy? Mehmet? Hey, yeah, I found the vermin, and I carry one's corpse with me. Oh? Oh, Mehmet pauses. Don't like the look of that thing. Best bring it to the elder. Hut's northwise up the path. as you say. First, maybe I'm gonna sell some stuff though. Hey, I think I've exhausted all the dialogue options. Okay. I know there's some armor that I can sell. I don't think there was a reason not to sell any of these. And if there was, I don't remember. So we'll just do it. I did want to keep this moon mask. I think it's cool. And there might be a use for it. I'm going to keep a dagger in case I want to like dual wield daggers basically. No, I'll keep this one actually. I can't mark it important from here, but I'll... Or do I want to keep this kukri? Yeah, I'll keep this one. Okay, I'll sell... Sword. I think I'm set on short blades, so I'll sell the axe. I'll keep the freezing axe. I don't know what happened to the scorching axe that I got last time. I must have accidentally sold or dropped it, I assume. Club, bronze dagger. Yeah, I'll sell that one. What? I just want to look at this one. Oh, it's painted with a scene from the life of an ancient sultan. Right. I'm gonna hang on to it. It's £6, but it gives me plus 40 reputation with the Cult of the Coiled Lamb, which could be useful. We'll find out. Alright, shields. I don't have any shields. He has a wooden buckler I could buy. Trade goods. What have I got? Copper nuggets. Ooh, 100 for a bronze ingot. What does this weigh? 5 pounds? And 1 pound for an ingot. Oh, my neck ring. Aren't I wearing that? Why isn't it in my trade goods? Is it just in that category? Anyway, don't sell that. Okay. And then... do you have any meds? I'll buy some bandages. I'll never use them. Books? No books. Ammo, armor. I'm not really using my bow either, but I'll hang on to it for now. I'll hang on to my artifacts. I'll buy some... Smooth and sun-striped shells insulate the explosive tree shoot to come. 1 pound for a rubber tree seed. Now, what makes me want to buy this? What makes me want to buy it? Missile weapons. He's got a revolver and a musket. Clothes. Okay, got that Gershling corpse. I could just sell these grenades. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell them. Scrap. I will hang on to for now. And... yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Now I've got some money in my pocket. How much does this corpse weigh? 20 pounds. What hell? Is it all the food? Oh, it is. All this kudzu stem I have. That weighs... so that's like a pound each. This happens in Skyrim too. All of my potions take up most of my carry capacity. I'm like, what? I sold all of this heavy armor. I sold my dragon bones. What's still weighing me down? It's potions. Wait, where's the elder? Elder! I had this thing. Hmm? Friend? Elder Iridad smiles. Live and drink. Come in. Come sit neath the cool shade across a pillow there. And welcome to Joppa. You may drink of our fresh water too, and quench your thirst. I'm back from Red Rock with the corpse of a pale spiderling. Elder, will you examine it? This? Oh. Elder Iridad pauses for several minutes. Warted leg? Foul smell of sour gum? Moon and sun. A Gershling? This is a Gershling. Water is pretty heavy too. You know, that's a really good point, actually. Yeah, very true. I just thought, oh, I'll sell everything. My carry capacity will be fine. I'll get water in return for it, which is money. But I forgot something I already knew because I mentioned this last time. Davidson points out in the chat, water is pretty heavy too. I basically traded weight for weight. Now, I'll be drinking that water. I'm not thirsty now. Okay, maybe I buy something else. Maybe I go back to Tam and see what else I can buy. But, okay, let's see. Creature of plague, friend. This one. Elder Iridad pauses. This one, covered in slick and muscled out the bilge-hose of sleeping Agolgot in the cave under the cloaca. Oh, I met Agolgot. But here, Gershling, this far west? There must be hundreds for one to reach. Does the gyre widen again? Gyre? Plagues of our great-grandsires many times over. Salt, darkness, Svardim frog, Gershling. Friend, do not like to sour the air with a harsh word, but this tiding bites my liver like acid. Must ask Nima for an elixir of yuckwheat. I talked to a strange figure next to the Gershling. So that answers my question. If I hadn't talked to Agolgot, I wouldn't have this dialogue option. In dyed robes, flashing gestures of hand, and ranting about pipe milk? A Gyrewite must be. They about worship the Gersh Nephilim as gods. Gersh Nephilim? Nephilim, seventh plague. Gersh titans born on the moonstair, and quickened to life to eat our young. Sultan Reshef drove them back a chiliad ago, away to slumber. Do they rouse? I noticed the creature has had its fangs removed. A Gyrewite must be. They bind the teeth right up to their own gums to make a show for the Gersh Nephilim. I'm sorry to cause pain, Elder. No, friend. Your finding is rich in value to us. We are poor farmers, and sharpen our vine reapers is all we can do. But others? Perhaps more. Take these prickly wounds as thanks. I will not soon forget this, Ola. Leave me now to muse kindly. Live and drink. You have received an Uber Nostrum injector, a weird artifact, a salve injector, another salve injector, and a third salve injector. And I have finished the step, returned with the corpse, and therefore finished the quest, What's Eating the Watervine? I believe that's my first quest. Completed. Deserves a screenshot. Great. Your reputation with the villagers of Joppa has increased by 200 to 60. It is now in the positive. I've gotten the achievement, What's Eating the Watervine, because I completed the quest. All right, doing good, doing good. I am hungry. You know what? Gonna eat some of that kudzu. All right. Nima doesn't have anything else to say about it. Do you have anything I can buy? Yuckweed stem is good for... Wait, why did I do that? Sleep, I guess. Could buy some vine wafer, it weighs 0. Could buy some more bandages. Yeah, you know what? Not all of them. I'll buy 10 bandages and then never use them. Alright, that's a little bit better. How much? Yeah, I've got... Alright, that's 34 pounds. 44.53. Me doing math in my head. A dram of brackish blood weighs a pound. I mean, the water skin probably weighs something too. Sap is 2 pounds. I know altogether it tells me 60 pounds up here. I'm just looking besides this 1 pound of salt, boy. Okay. Actually, let's see. What's my... Okay, artifacts 15 pounds. Can I get rid of this now? Does anybody want it? Can I just drop this corpse somewhere? Hey, what do you got to say about this, by the way, Warden? I could begin the water ritual with the Warden. You share your water with Warden Arame and begin the water ritual. Your reputation with the Fellowship of Wardens increased by 100 to -50, so still bad, but because they admire Warden Arame, your reputation with the villagers of Joppa has increased to 160. Great news, great news. I have a secret to share with you. Oh, the location of Echopad. Okay. And now they're completely neutral with me. My reputation is 0. Perfect. Live and drink. I must search the rust wells. Out east? Ugh, wouldn't go, I. Get to kudzu. Like as rust the pauldrons right off of shoulders. Oh, is that what does it? Now, I'd been saying something in the rust wells has been rusting all of my inventory. Like, picking up melee weapons, walking around in the rust wells, I just occasionally get a message that they've rusted. And I just assumed it was the environment. Warden Arame seems to think it's the kudzu itself. What do you have to say about the 6-day stilt? If you don't get dry roasted by the fire snakes, ought to be a time of times. Better hit all the food stalls for samples, yeah? Okay, live and drink. Alright, it's nighttime. People are asleeping. You got anything else to say about... You know what? Let's do the water ritual. This is great. This is a great way to increase your reputation. What? Because they despise Mehmet, my reputation with cats decreased by 100 to -400. Also, my reputation with the villagers of Sarkamu decreased to -100. And winged mammals, like bats. Oh. Well, and of course, Anything that increases your reputation with somebody is likely to decrease it with somebody else, but cats and winged mammals? Matt, what have you been doing out here? Oh, I could learn to cook apple nuts. Share a secret with me. Okay, a ranch, fine. I have a secret to share with you. While in an expedition, I could choose. While in an expedition through Tushur, Kudates lost control of her chariot and drove it off a cliff. She was killed at 60 years old. Or, one auspicious day, a babe was found swaddled on a floating platform of polished chrome with a weighted token in each hand. That babe came to be known as Kudates. Yeah, I'll share that one. I'll go ahead and share them both. All right, that gets me up to 310 in Joppa just by sharing secrets I've learned. That's cool. That's an interesting. I could spend almost all of that on asking Mehmet to join me, but no, Mehmet is hated by cats and winged mammals. I don't want Mehmet to join me. Live and drink. Do you have anything to trade? Oh, that's fine. Live and drink. But that's cool though. We're learning secrets out in the world, bringing them back to town, and using that to increase your reputation with people by sharing the knowledge that you've learned. You have to pet Antiphus. You have to. You have to become phosphorescent. Are you neutral to me? Friendly. Now, what is Catifus? Cats dislike you, but docile ones won't attack you. But who? Are they a cat? Cats won't usually let you pet them. There's something about Sisyphus. Sisyphus? Who even knows? Okay, let's see if I can sort out my inventory issues. Clean. I'm not gonna clean Tam. Just pour some water over them. Chat. Okay. So, will you buy some of my kudzu stems? Not all of them. Let's say 10. Yeah, I can always go back to the rust wells and get more if I need it. That was it, right? For armor. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this axe. It's cool, it's a freezing hand axe, but it requires a power cell, and I'm kind of trying to specialize in short blades. And again, I'm playing classic mode. This isn't role-playing mode. This is me like learning the game, trying different things out, and then preparing for when I do play role-playing mode. Knowing what kind of character I want to play and what I want to specialize in. If you look at a creature, you can see what likes and dislikes them. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's see. You know what? I am going to buy this seed. I'm going to buy it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Artifacts. You got any artifacts? A small cobalt 2, but that is pricey.
You want to buy this? You want to buy this corpse? Actually, you want to buy this corpse? I can always get another one. That's a little bit better. Okay. So now, I could go back to the rust wells and find the rest of the wire that Argive needs. I only need like 60 more. I could try to go up to the 6-day stilt, which is a ways away. I could go back to the Search at Barrio and try to recover Arbitrary, the Blight of Hermits. I could travel to this historical site, or this historical site. I'm gonna go check in on Argive. I doubt he's gonna have anything else to say to me. Where was he at? But, you know... The wire! Give it to me! I don't have enough yet. Okay, if you look at a creature... You're right. Did I just, like, breeze past this? Or did I just never look at Mehmet before? He's hated by cats for lighting a beacon fire to warn their enemies. Oh, I've seen these things before. I just didn't internalize that this is part of the reputation system and that you can look at anybody to see. Okay, so before I do the water ritual with somebody, I can look at them and see who they're loved by, who they're hated by. So if I do the water ritual, this is how it's going to affect my reputation. Okay. For lighting a beacon fire to warn their enemies. Who were the enemies of the cats? Hated by the villagers of Sirkamu for giving one of their kind an unfavorable horoscope reading. Oh, well, that's their problem. Hated by winged animals for digging up the remains of their ancestors. Well... I can see, you know, I can see both sides to that. I don't, you know, I don't, maybe he didn't know what he was doing. What about not much, just basically, the Fellowship of Wardens and Joppa. Okay. Well, because it's... Oh, actually, I'm hungry. So I'm just gonna make camp. Wait. Just right here. Eat something. Cook a meal. Preserve your exotic foods. Okay, I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna go back to the rust wells and see if I can find the rest of the wire for Argive. And just try to, like, clear out the quest log a little bit. Let's do some bear jerky. And some star apple jam. And a dash of dogthorn. And, now, for the rest of the day, whenever you use a salve or Uber Nostrum injector, you heal to full 15% of the... you heal to full 15% of the time. Extinguish. I don't want to leave that here. Can I... It's just going to be there. In the middle of town. Oh, that's fine. Which reminds me, I did get some stuff from... the Elder Tonics. This is an Uber Nostrum injector. A glass tube and hype needle deliver a tonic directly to the bloodstreams. Lasts 10 rounds. You recover 0.6 hit points per level
Minimum 3 each round. Okay, so it's healing over time. At the end of the 10th round, you are purged of all short-term biological debuffs, and you regrow up to 1 severed appendage. Oh my gosh, this is like this is huge. This item is a tonic. Applying 1 tonic while under the effects of another may produce undesired results. Good to know. And 3 salve injectors. Okay, so they're one-time use, which is why I got 3 of these. Okay. 5 rounds. Okay, same healing over time, but not without the limb healing and debuff clearing. So this is like emergency. I'm in a bad way. I need to get better immediately. This is like, okay, I'm taking some hits. I need some healing over time for 5 rounds. Okay, that's good to know. Gotta remember I have those. Now, sated and quenched. Back to the rust wells. I'm pretty sure I've been to this one up here and this one over here. So I'm gonna go down to this one here and take a look around. And I'll just kind of... Hello, who's this? Oh, just a goat. So way down over here. My torch. Hello, are we okay? Are we cool? You're a flying mammal. Okay. Still cool. Hey, there's some wire right there. 10 feet, nice. Feral dog. Sap stained. Who? Sap stained shale. I'm starting to get comfortable with, not just with the game itself, but with like the shape of how the game delivers information to you. I'm sure there's still a ton of stuff I'm overlooking. Well, that brings me up to one. Okay, let me see if I can remember. I think I was at 142, 132. So I should. I'll just look. 155. All right, I need 45 more wire. Like, there are commonalities to the way games deliver information, and then there are unique methods of information delivery that some games. Gosh, how am I trying? I know what I'm trying to say. I just can't figure out how to phrase it. But like, the way one game delivers information is not necessarily going to be the way that another game does. And you kind of, part of learning how to play a game and how it works, especially without like looking up guides and things like that, is just learning how it delivers that information to you, so that you can figure out how to find it when you need to, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm making that much sense, but that's my problem. Another 3 feet, not huge. I think I only need like 40 more feet now, though. This is great. This is these are all short little spools, but if I could knock out 2 quests today, that would be great. I'm already hungry again. Let's just eat some of this kudzu. Cool. Got plenty of it. I'm really not even bothering with the dread root anymore. Hey. Except I can harvest that one. Now I'm fleeing in terror. I took your tubers and I ran away. Thank you. $20? Oh, yeah, nice. Ah, I just need 16 more. 16 more feet of wire. Get out of here. Oh my god. Ah! Get it! Picked up the wire, and there was a young ivory right there. There's kudzu up here. Okay. You know what? That's good enough for me. I don't particularly like the rust wells. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Back to Joppa. I'm lost, of course. Oh, that was fast. Sometimes it happens that way. Like you go one screen down and immediately regain your bearings. The wind begins blowing at near gale intensity from the south. Desert canyon and fungus patch surface. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, I can explore the canyons later. Ah, this is the... Okay, cool. That's the Dromide Caravan. I remember them. That's the Akavu Dodecahedron. So I just gotta remember all these little tabs, these little triangles. Those are places of interest. That's Ecapad. Alright, so these are the flower fields. So these are those wayfaring skills. So when I want to explore the flower fields, I'll just make sure to take this skill. Likewise for... Okay, this is Salt Dunes and Desert Canyons. Salt Dunes, okay. I need 19 intelligence. So I need one more intelligence for that. So maybe I'll wait until I have an attribute point to spend on intelligence. And then I'll take Wilderness Lore Salt Dunes, which doubles the chance of interesting encounters while traveling through the salt dunes, reduces the chance of getting lost to 1%, which is huge, and you travel through the salt dunes twice as quickly. So before I go up to the 6-day stilt, I will take that skill. Cool. Until then now, though, let's go talk to Argive. Argive, I have got your wire. Actually, he has no reputation. He's not hated or loved by anybody. Not no reputation, but he's not hated or loved. Okay. Take the wire. Actually, how much did I end up with? 234. Just out of curiosity. Take the wire from me. Argive hoots. Yes, beautiful wire. Oh, before I forget, I repaired an old recoiler for you. Use it whenever you wish to hop back to Joppa quickly. Now, give me a few moments to attach the wire. Okay, I will return. Gain the activated ability Recoil. I've received a sturdy Joppa recoiler. And I've finished another quest. Beautiful. Okay. Now I've got 2 pages of abilities. Recoil, I guess, teleports me straight back. It is a tool. I guessed on the first one. Sturdy Joppa recoiler. A cassette is cut with hexagonal grooves and steeped in the right amount of magnetic charge to spool a space-time tether and generate its characteristic hot gum smell. On top, a recessed button snaps the potential and initiates the recoil. Okay. Good to go. So I have completed 2 quests. Alright, I'll look at that in a second. Let's talk to Argive again. He's ignoring me. Fine. I'll come back later. Argive deploys a wire strand. Oh, I could, like, watch him work. Power line. Copper, aluminum, and glass fiber were rounded into an electrical conduit. I could, like, hang around here and watch him complete this, I guess. Alright, cool. It's working! Genius! Genius! He's talking about himself. Noise and the static. I hear it. I hear... What's this? What is that? Wait. It's repeating itself. 4, 8, 15, 16? I don't remember the rest of it. 2342? I don't know. Argive mumbles to himself for several minutes. Apprentice! Me? Come here. Something strange is occurring. The conduit is picking up a signal. Some sort of repeating transmission. I cannot decipher it, however. I lacked crypto-gull eggs. Well, there's a problem. And, well, never you mind. I have a great task for you, my apprentice. Do you accept it? Yeah, I could use another quest. Can I know what it is? Can I know what it is? Yes, you must seek out Barathrum the Old, the eldest and wisest tinker alive. He lives with his followers, the Barathrumites, under the Arch of Gritgate to the northeast, in the jungle-strangled ruins of Cud. He will know what to make of this signal. I require no further information. Now, who are these guys? Disciples of Barathrum, mostly Urshieb, like their mentor, quilled albino bears who prefer their candle-dim caves to the sun-salted surface of the jungle. 1,000 years ago, Barathrum and his kin crossed the Holmes Delta into the rusting heart of Cud. He has spent centuries peeling the chrome shells off Time's artifacts in his workshop. If he cannot decipher the signal, no one can. Okay. Yeah. I'll accept the task, Argive. Splendid. Perfect. Let me record the signal to disk, which you'll need to guard with your life, I'm afraid. I'm afraid too, but I'll do it anyway.